My boyfriend is friendly with my rapist. From the beginning of our relationship, I have made it clear to my boyfriend that I'm a survivor of rape and that it makes me have frequent flashbacks. He knows who it is, and I've shown him proof in my diagnosis of PTSD so that he doesn't doubt me. I've had the incident blamed on me in the past, so I always feel the need to prove myself, even though I know it's not my fault. My boyfriend comforts me when I'm upset about it and will talk badly about the man who raped me in private with me, but in person, if he sees him, he waves and is friendly towards my rapist. This makes me extremely uncomfortable every time. I wish that at the least, he would ignore him or act cold towards someone who made my life terrible for years. I have talked to him about how bad it makes me feel when he acts friendly towards him, but he just says that he doesn't want to make an enemy. I felt a little betrayed when he said that. Is there any way to make it clear to him that his friendly attitude towards my rapist is crossing my boundaries? I went through this and had to tell him in very plain language. You must block him, my rapist, on every platform possible. Take him off your group thread. Not let him work in your company. Additionally, I had finally written an accountability letter to our mutual friends letting them know that this person raped and abused me and another person, and let my BF know that any hit of not publicly showing up for me as I did, that would be an automatic ending for us. I'm never the ultimatum type of gal, but I could not deal with hearing my BF talk about my rapist casually or having our friends bring up shitty things he does to, like break scooters or yell at drivers, while knowing that he treats women with the same disdain as he treats objects. I didn't ask my BF to go out and make a scene, just to not befriend or rally behind my rapist, that's it. If this is a deal breaker for you, it seems like it fits into the category of reasonable. You're literally asking him to not wave. It's not terribly hard to pull that off, if he's supportive of you when you're struggling with it in private. I am optimistic he'll support you in this way you need. He just says that he doesn't want to make an enemy, so he cares more about how this guy feels about him than how you do. I would suggest you take some time and think about exactly how he's reacting. What I'm hearing by him saying that he doesn't want to make an enemy is that he doesn't see your challenges in life as things he would be part of. It's good that he doesn't try to take control of the situation from you or make decisions for you. But now that you've expressed how you feel about it, he ought to be honoring that if he values you the way a partner should. This feels like he either doesn't take the issue seriously or that he isn't sure things will work out with you and doesn't want to have made an enemy with your rapist if he doesn't know he's going to be with you long term. Do you want to be with a guy like that? Actually, I want to take a stronger position on that. He ought to be honoring how you feel about his interactions with your rapist if he values women. Period. It shouldn't matter if he's dating you or not. That is a basic requirement for being a decent person. You know your guy better than I do, but I have very strong opinions on this topic and I don't think well of other men who don't get it. He could, if you're generous, be let off the hook for not knowing before you said something, but after that, if he doesn't take it seriously, it seems like he's minimizing your experience. This feels very much to me like when a judge gives a rapist a minimal sentence because he doesn't want to ruin this boy's promising future. You deserve more from a person, let alone someone you're dating, than this. Your boyfriend isn't being a good dude. I'm not even friendly with the rapists of people I don't like, because they're rapists. Tell him you can't be with him if he can't condemn that guy and his actions. He should have a seething hatred for that man. How could his friendship with a rapist be more important than your trauma? Why is he friendly toward a rapist at all? He doesn't seem to have any respect for women. Edit. My BF cuts abusive dickheads out of his life point blank. He doesn't laugh at rape jokes, and he filed reports at his job when any of the women or men. But this doesn't happen, are sexually harassed, regardless of how unpopular it makes him. Being a decent person should be more important than being well-liked. This guy doesn't want to make a certified rapist an enemy. He thinks it's completely okay to act buddy with a guy that assaulted his girlfriend. It's already perfectly clear that you shouldn't go be friends with someone who raped a person close to you. That's like common sense. Your boyfriend just doesn't give a shit. Time to leave. The man raped you. He should already be your boyfriend's enemy by that fact alone. As someone whose entire family is on the side of my rapist, I can tell you one thing from my experience. He may never stop being friendly, ever, if he tells you he doesn't know who to believe, or he believes 50-50, or anything like that. Even with proof, he won't change. If you've tried talking to him about this, and he still isn't respecting it, you need to put your foot down. If you are okay with him interacting with your assaulter without you around, tell him. If you want zero interaction with them, tell him firmly but calmly that that is what you want. In the end, the choice is yours as to whether it is worth the arguments, conversations, or breakups. I hope all the best for you, and I'm so sorry you are in this situation. Blessed be. Honestly, I'm unsure as to why you'd want to continue a relationship with someone who cares so little about you. His behavior is absolutely disgusting, and I wouldn't want to be friends with someone like that, let alone be in a relationship with. Make it clear by ending the relationship. Someone who cares about you wouldn't be friendly with your rapist. Period. That person is an enemy. And if your boyfriend can't understand that, he's not right for you. Take care of yourself. Without him, I would ask him why making your rapist uncomfortable is on his list of things he doesn't want to do. But he's okay making you feel like shit. He needs to sort out his priorities. This isn't just about your rapist but any rapist. If the neighbor 3 doors down was a known rapist, and your boyfriend was friendly with him, that's still a red flag. Your boyfriend thinks rape is okay. That's not someone you want to be dating or even friends with. The fact that it is your rapist and is something you have discussed with him and he doesn't change his actions is even worse. He doesn't care about you. Your boyfriend doesn't get it. That by not making your rapist his enemy, he's making you his enemy. He is not worth of your time if he thinks this little up you. My GF was raped just before we got together. It has caused her huge pain. The dude lives in the same small town and goes to the same university. She won't tell me who it is, and I don't push because it's difficult for her to discuss, and she's been clear she doesn't want me to know. But if I knew who the dude was, I would nail him to a tree. Maybe that's why she doesn't want me to know. But either way, I'm not sure I understand any other response to this situation. I'm outraged for her and any other women that this guy has messed with. I'd be running away as fast as I could. My ex-husband was friendly with my rapist, only because he didn't know. He went to high school with the rapist's GF. I worked with my rapist. It was something I never could fully tell him while married. He didn't want to hear it at the time and didn't know who it was. We've grown as very supportive friends past divorce. And I told him. He goes. So that's why he always seemed awkward and distant when I said hi to his GF at your work. I'll make my presence known some more to scare the rapist piece of shit. That's not a man you're dating. Dump him. He isn't worth any time, effort, or thought. So I have never met you, don't know you, and I want to kick you rapist's ass. Your boyfriend not turning his head in disgust whenever he sees him says so much about him. You are not safe with him. He is not a good partner. I think you need to put yourself first and take yourself seriously and leave him. I'm shocked to read this. I was raped and my ex broke up with me over it. But he still wanted to kill the rapist for ruining me. My husband, who I met a year after the rape, would lock the guy in a cage and torture him for years if he could. I read some replies where boyfriends behave like yours, and it's despicable. If a boyfriend wouldn't at least want the guy in jail, I'd dump them. Actually, being friends with him makes it seem like he doesn't care enough about your well-being to deserve to date you. This is a huge deal breaker. Dump your boyfriend. You're a survivor. He is sending the message that he either doesn't take your situation seriously enough or doesn't care. You deserve better.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Haircast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.